Good morning, dear Fina member bureau, ladies and gentlemen. I have to speak about innovation in water polo. Sorry. From birth on the unification of the rules at the creation of Fina, water polo has evolved a lot. However, after various arrangements, change of the rules, format of the events, a main question remains how to make more popular our discipline and to attract more players and spectators all over the 5 continents. An actual analysis of the water polo, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and so on, shows that we have to go beyond our traditional community and to encourage to create a wider one. The Fina Water Polo Conference held in Cancun last February with very interesting experiences related in different areas of live sport, such as adaptation of the rules, organization, communication, marketing, economy, broadcasting, market a new stage in the process of the development of our discipline. The Fina Innovation Commission, led by our friend Bartolo Consolo, had to extract the principle of the best practices presented at the conference and to make proposals for a better promotion of our team sport. Our report, inspired by those principles through a global vision for a greater visibility, proposed some way to facilitate a better and objective understanding of the games, a wider diffusion of this practice, on a larger sharing of its human values with many other actors that don't practice the water polo. Innovation is an essential motor for the competitiveness. To innovate in our area, we have to go out of our own box. We must think out of our own box. And also we must accept to see our team sport as it is really seen by the global opinion, not as we want to believe it is seen. In this spirit, the Commission has done 2 kinds of proposals. One for the high level of the competition, the champions, the best player who inspired the youth, and one for the development or the basis. The future champions will come from the youth. Both are part of a unique project to promote or reinforce our Fina water polo as brand and enlarge our community. One of the important values of sport lies in the emotion fed in real time, in and around the practice of water polo. If we want to create, to share emotions of our games, we must offer something immediately accessible and understandable, even and especially for the neophytes. Our rules have to be easy to understand, and each item has to open to one application on only one. Those rules, which are physical requirements, dimension of the play, number of players, size of the ball, and prohibition, which define what is permitted, may be changed, adapted, clarified, rewritten if necessary for a modern presentation of the water polo games. The project is to promote a greater fluidity in the game on a variety of abilities and scoring with overall less stoppage during the game. Every modification of the rule or clarification has to be discussed between technicians before to be tested in a real situation of an official event. On for a better validation, it's interesting to propose the results of the test to a panel representative from different angles of view, TV broadcasters, journalists, sponsors, public. The main question is not to change the rule for change the rule, but to build a coherent project where risk and attack are beneficial for the game, to make the show, to create the emotion. Upon the decision of the Fina Bureau, new physical requirements are tested in the current World League. Many national federations have also experimented new rules. Water polo is playing in the field, or not in the ground, like the other team sport. That may be a difficulty for the public, but is also a richness that we must valorize to be appreciated. It's one part of our brand. Sorry. make mistake with them. The referees have a key role for the life of our game. They have responsibility for laws in the framework of the game. Their decision have to restore the game situation damaged by a foul following a gradation of sanction. In the way to a better understanding, the referee has to explain by behavior and also maybe with microphone to the public their decision. Arbitrage will be also a team discipline, which involves not only the cooperation between the referees, but also with the goal judge. And the referee has to be classified in annually and worldwide. We have also to promote our events. Universality is one of the main priority. A match must be much more than a match. Must be a story to tell before, during, and after the match. An event must be like a saga, a new adventure for the public. Despite change and progress, our water polo competition don't meet the success that we want. For the World Water Polo Championship, maybe we have to change our preliminary round. We propose to play in each preliminary group the game in different cities of the participating country, or at least in different cities of the host country. The final round will be organized in the host city of the World Championship during the same period as the World Championship. With this formula, the competition may become bigger, increasing the number of spectators, boosting the TV and media impact, and being more effective in attracting both local and international sponsors. The C system opens the possibility to increase the number of participating federations that were clearly in favor. Youth and Junior Water Polo Championship is the way to improve the team's level of play. It's also the way to promote the incorporation of new federations. The challenge is to achieve a participation on 20 women's team and 24 men's team in the next 4 years. It will be possible to consider that Fina instigate and lead a special program at the financial, technical, and organizational level linked to a measure in favor of the basis for the federation able to take part in a whole youth and junior championship in an Olympiad. The World League. The World League has been created for promotion. The format of the World League may be changed too, with a final round with few games, all decisive and qualificative for the next round by system on away. The format between 8 or 12 teams has to be discussed in order to try to build a new product in connection with the media. That was the project at the beginning of the World League. The presentation of our games is also important. The screenwriting of our sport is a key element for the future. With a nice initial presentation, the game must be accompanied with narration and show, screen in the pool, showing data's game on advertising, TV diffusion, social network during the game, playoff lighting, may offer in a friendly atmosphere the way to change the spectator in actor of the event. For all the Fina event, the field of play must display the same look. It is good not only for the presentation, it is essential also for the promotion of the brand. Materials, logo, symbols have to give an immediate knowledge of the water polo product. For a non-specialist spectator, it could be difficult sometimes to recognize the player even with the number of the caps. For that, we may think to change the traditional swimsuit in our bodies, like in swimming, with contrasted color. It's the hand of the Fina and the manufacturer to propose something for that. The communication, image, and animation is also very important. It is urgent to introduce water polo as new, different, surprising, and successful sport producing market impact. We need animation at the occasion of an event in order to promote the maximum of participation. A social program has to be established with, for example, program dedicated to the fans, with the creation of a fan zone. Last we have mixed zone. Kid Festival, collaboration with an humanitarian cause from the host city. The spectators must leave the event as a fun activity with performance during the pause of the games, activation of creams, information to the public. TV, naturally, is essential for the promotion in connection with the digital media, especially when we have a play with great rivalry between two teams. Exchanges with the broadcaster have to be organized in order to choose the best way to show our game. Social media, apart the news by internet, is a new duty for the water polo leader to communicate to Twitter, for example, and for the teams through Facebook. The fans, especially the young people, like that. And we have also to consider the water polo as a product, and we have to study and develop specific marketing strategy. With the development of partnership with manufacturers, sports suppliers, we may maximize promotion of new regeneration. Merchandising is a part of marketing and communication. It permits to share activity which contribute to identify our sport. It's also an interesting business element which depends on the quality of the final product. At the last but not the least, we have some proposal for the basis. The basis will be the future of in our promotion plan. A special plan concerning the majority of people who don't know water polo. If we have for objective to gain 1% of new practitioners or fans in old or new countries, that could open new perspective for our discipline, but also a lot of opportunity in various areas linked to the development. First of all, we have to think about new kind of clinic, durable clinic. For example, volleyball, which it had maximum of federation all over the world, has 20 federal centers all over the world. And we can think about that for the water polo. In the mark of Olympic solidarity in relation with Fina, naturally, we may organize a new kind of clinic with a temporary pool, if they don't have, installed for 1 year with coaches and teachers appointed by Fina in a city of the host country. We may develop the activity in the perspective of a long term. A program adapted to the real situation, destined to the formation of the young people, educators, referees, and officials, may be conducted under the Fina evaluation. At the end of the 4-year program, a new agreement may be established with the National Federation with annual objective for a next period of 4 years. This new agreement may be supported by Fina subsidies, sponsor and patron, who may accompany the development of the aquatic activity. News of the program has to be widely diffused through internet in the country and in direction of the federation. For promotion, a special event with the best team, for example, may be organized and offer a possibility to show the best practice. Besides the durable clinic, also a program for the preservation of the water may be very interesting too. Social and program and promotion and popularization. Oh, sorry, c'est pas bon, tant pis. We must also foreseen. We must diversify the form of expression adapted to the beginners and all public. A slogan could be, learn to swim and play with the ball in the water. Promote the game as social activity and healthy leisure. The rules have to be adapted for sure to the young people with considerations to the experience of the National Federation. A water polo school guide for the preparation and the development may complete a popularity growth chart for cooperation between from local to international, community, local authorities, school, recreational areas, club, national and continental federation, with Fina linked in a net of quality. The pleasure of the practice has to be the main reason to train versus a sport engagement. Our first objective is to promote a massive practice for the children and young people between 8 and 15 years as a first step in the sport market. An international circuit kit festival with the authorization of Fina may be promoted at the occasion of the Fina events, but also specifically. Water polo and tourism during holidays and connection between clubs and enterprise may contribute to enlarge the taste of our sport activity. But at the end, with respect to our long history and our big legacy, the main water polo team sport, our water polo, may win the challenge of its modernization. If we want. Thank you for your attention.